I'm Sonia Nicholas, I'm founder of the Green Apple Club. I'm also a mum. I have 2 young children, my daughter who's age 6 and my son who is 4. I have 2 jobs. I work for the Green Apple Club, but I also work as a clinical editor and a science writer for an online scientific website. So I'm busy. I don't have a huge budget for food and I don't have a lot of time. My son's pretty fussy at eating as well, which complicates matters and which I know you other mums will sympathise with. So I want them to eat good food. I want them to eat food that contributes to their good health and that will help to protect against disease and illness in the future. So it's important to me that they eat good food, but I also need to be able to put it together really quickly. So I'm going to show you how to do that with a couple of really quick dinner ideas, starting off in this first video with a chicken noodle dish that my children love, so hopefully yours will too. So just before I press record, I put some whole wheat noodles in to boil. So these are just whole wheat medium noodles that I bought from Sainsbury's this morning, cost about £1.30 a packet. So the whole wheat version, they haven't had all of the bran and the germ from the wheat stripped out of them, which makes these minimally processed carbohydrate, which doesn't raise blood sugar levels quite as quickly and provides more nutritional value than white noodles. So we're going to use the whole wheat version here. So I've just popped one of those nests into boil. And now what I'm going to do is going to make a quick sauce to go with the noodles. So I'm going to use here some stock. Now ideally you would use a homemade chicken stock, so if you've got some in the freezer or you've made some over the weekend, that would be the ideal. That's the cleanest option. But if you haven't got time to mess around making your own homemade chicken stock, and you've just come home from work and the kids are making a mess in the kitchen or wherever, then callow is the next best thing that I have found, which you can buy in any supermarket. And that's nice and quick. So we're going to add in 100 ml of chicken stock, but I will put the recipe up on the website as well. 100 ml of chicken stock in here, and I'm going to bring that up to a boil. And I'm going to add in, this is tamari sauce. We have it because it's gluten free and half of my family is gluten intolerant, but also because the tamari sauces tend to be less processed than some of the cheaper soy sauces. If you can buy an organic version, that's even better. Clear Spoon do a really nice organic one, but this one is just a standard Kikkoman. So we're going to add in about a tablespoon of the soy sauce. I'm not going to add in any other salt to this dish because obviously there's a little bit of salt in the soy. Okay, so I'm going to pop that there. Now we're also going to add to this sauce a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. It's really important that children get these good fats in their diet, and olive oil has omega-3 in, which Western children and Western adults don't get enough omega-3, so we're going to add this in. I bought it from Noodles this morning again, so it cost me a few pounds, I think, not much. So we're going to add this one in. So olive oil, really good for heart health. And there's a compound in olive oil, as well as the omega-3s, there's a compound in olive oil called oleic acid, which has been shown to help prevent cancer and attacks cancer cells and encourages cancer cells to die. So that's good, so we're going to add that in there. Put that here, so I'm just going to grab a spoon, which I've forgotten. I'll just give this a bit of a stir, so let's turn that back up. So this is our sauce. Now I'm going to thicken the sauce here. I'm going to use brown rice flour, which again I think I bought from Tesco or Sainsbury's. Depending on how strict you are or how clean eating your children are, you might want to use just some same amount of corn flour. That would also thicken the sauce, but or gram flour would also work, chickpea flour. But I wouldn't advise using whole wheat flour in a sauce like this. It doesn't work for me. I don't think it tastes very nice, and the texture's not quite right either. So I'm going to use about a teaspoon here of brown rice flour. I'm going to add that in to thicken the sauce up. Now, if it goes lumpy, and might need a whisk. And if you're using corn flour, then you could just add a little bit of water to the corn flour before you add it in, and that will stop it from going lumpy. Just going to give that a little bit of a whisk. Okay, so our noodles are cooking and are nearly there. Now sauce is thickening up nicely here, so we'll keep it bubbling. And then I'm going to add some tin sweet corn. It's ready cooked. Doesn't require anything else, it just needs to heat through in the sauce. Again, I bought my sweet corn from Noodles this morning, cost 23p, and it's just sweet corn and salt. That's fine. Again, that would be classed as a minimally processed vegetable, so obviously it's been picked and tinned and popped in. I'm going to put in a couple of teaspoons of sweet corn. You could use peas as well if your children prefer peas, and you can pop them in frozen peas and allow them to cook in the stock if you're doing that. Okay. Now I'm also going to add in, just got, I think it's about 70 grams of cooked chicken breast here left over from the weekend, so I'm going to pop that in here. There we are, good chicken breast, just plain meat, no sugar, no added extras, just chicken. Now if I was making this for grown-ups, I would add in probably much stronger flavours, some good kick of chilli and much more seasoning, but my children, and I'm guessing your children, probably like it to be not too flavoursome. They tend to like things a bit more on the bland side, so actually I'm going to leave it like that for the children. So now let's have a look at our noodles, which are pretty much ready. So I'm going to drain those. Okay, that's one nest of noodles. Like I said, I'll put the recipe on the website for you. Add that in. Give it a stir. And that pretty much is it. So I think you'll agree that it doesn't take long. It's made from scratch, contains complex carbohydrates, contains good fats, and it contains some veg. Nice child-friendly sweet corn. Some in a dish. Actually, this dish is for show. I wouldn't give my children this in one of these dishes. They'd have a plastic plate because it just ends up on the floor. Okay, plenty of noodles, plenty of chicken. If your children will have it, you could add in a little bit of fresh herbs perhaps to this at the end. And like I said, obviously if it was for adults, you'd probably want to put a bit extra. There we go. Not glamorous, not beautiful, but it's good food, it's healthy, and it took, what, 5 minutes? And the children get a home cooked meal without hopefully having made too much mess of the kitchen while you're doing it. And I think that dish probably costs 15p to put together. So my children would share that, so enough for 2 small children, but you can multiply the recipe depending on how many children you have. Okay, so I hope you find it useful. If you do, please let me know. And I'll produce some more. And that's it. Thanks for watching.